Hi, I'm Bryan Davis from Seven Springs Mountain Resort Snow Sport School, and I'm here to talk about the basics of snowboarding. For this, you're going to need a snowboard. Snowboarding is the application of physics in a wintry environment while having fun. That really is the basics of snowboarding, and if I was to break it down just slightly more, I would point out some key things. One of them is that if you point the board down the hill, it's more likely to go down the hill. If you point it across the hill, it may be less likely to go down the hill, and that is specifically addressed or altered by the edge angle of the board, how tippy the board is on the snow, or the difference between its angle of flatness to the surface and sitting up on an edge. We call that edge angle, and it can be measured in degrees away from the surface of the snow. The more you tip the board on an edge, the less likely it is to continue slipping towards the downhill. It will either turn or stop. As you come down a hill with it skidding sideways, say, if you were to shove the uphill edge into the snow more, that edge would turn towards the direction you were shoving in the snow, and it would tend to stop slipping as quickly towards the downhill as well. If you were to shove the downhill edge in the snow, it would stop abruptly. That's what we call a slam, and it's probably not a real good choice in snowboarding. Other things, basics in snowboarding, are standing in a uniform athletic stance on the board. Don't lean, don't tip, don't tilt. Leaning is a bad word in snowboarding to me. I think it kind of makes you forget that you have to be over the part of the board that's touching the snow. Other things, that might be it, actually. Keep your body in a centered stance so that you can control the equipment. Don't lean. And don't point the board downhill if you don't want to go there. Turning the board across the hill tends to make it stop or travel slower downhill. Those are the basics of snowboarding.